Hi,
Hello.
everyone. This is Charmed Messages from Heaven. We come on each week, do free readings. My name is Shaun,
And I'm Lori.
and we're both psychic mediums. And it looks like we have one caller on hold already, Diane. I'm going to post the link so everyone can just copy and paste or even click it to make it easier.
Very good. Right. And we're on StreamYard and Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, 2 Facebook pages because our Charmed Messages from Heaven Facebook page doesn't have enough followers yet.
Yeah.
We're saying
We're
yeah.
getting there. We are getting there. And you know what I was going to tell you? I can go live on TikTok now, even though I don't have 1,000 followers. So maybe next time we could hook that up with it.
That's awesome. I
Very
like that.
I forgot what I did it for Lionsgate. Speaking of, so I did a live on that day, like a quick one to just give like a little intro. But you wanted to talk about Lionsgate?
Yeah. So this Lionsgate, I felt was really powerful.
Same.
I spent a lot of time. I tried to time it because they said like the peak was around 9 o'clock at night or something.
Oh, on the 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did it a little through the day, and then I did it again around that time. And like I said the last show, I thought of what I want, and I imagined how it would feel to have that, and how telling all my friends and family that I did it, and how that feels.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kept holding that feeling, and I think it's working already.
I like that.
I'm going to be doing readings at Charmed Eclectic Healing Shop on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I will send out an advertisement, and things are starting to roll.
Yeah, I like that. I had in one of my meditations that day, which I don't get to meditate a lot, but I did lead a guided meditation at the shop at 8 o'clock, and it was nice. I feel like it was very like epiphany for me.
Yeah.
I know what I want to see in the future, right? But sometimes I can't be so specific. But I just kept on seeing myself smiling and happy, and I feel like that's what leads me then to just blind trust and know that I'm going to be happy, no matter how things work out, no matter how the cards are drawn, that I'm going to be happy because that's what I'm manifesting. So I can only see myself smiling.
Nice.
And that's what I'm going to make happen.
Yeah, for me it was being a lot more busy, doing more readings, because that's really the one thing I love, helping people, and I love the way it feels. And as far as financial, I felt myself comfortable, like not having to work. Not super rich, not like that. Just so comfortable where I don't have to think about it.
Very good. I like that.
It was really good. And like I said, it started the ball rolling instantly.
Good. And I think it just definitely also keeps your confidence up,
Absolutely.
When your confidence is up, your manifesting happens quicker. So
yeah,
I love that. I see, hey Jamie, hey Grace Ann. We see you there too.
If you guys want, you can click the link that I posted in the comments, and you can call with or without video. It's totally up to you. And we do get more information back and forth that way.
Yeah, it's quicker.
Yeah. Do you want to do a
general reading? Sure. So today I picked out one of Shaun's decks. It's called Ascended Masters.
I have a lot of tarot cards where I don't use.
He does. So when I come over, I just pick a deck. And this one was really pretty. It was called My Name. I like that it's yellow, positive, motivating. We did talk about the Lionsgate being part of the solar plexus, which is your yellow chakra. And yeah, so let's see what I was going to say the community reading.
Yeah.
The general reading, collective. The collective reading of the day, and today is the 13th, which is actually the ending of Lionsgate. It was really kind of fully closing, and I think Sirius goes the opposite direction now.
Do you know about next week, full moon?
Yeah, so next week is the 19th, Monday.
Okay.
Should be the full moon. I believe it's a super moon.
Nice.
And that is the sturgeon moon.
Yes. Someone told me that, and I didn't believe it at first, but
it is. And if you think about it, it's because it's really when I guess people or back in the day, people would get most of their fishing done, most of their harvesting done, so they could freeze or bury anything that they wanted to save for the winter.
Hey, Grace Ann, I see you there. Thank you.
and it kind of marks us heading towards fall harvesting and things like that.
Yeah, I saw all the Halloween stores popping up already.
I did. A lot of my neighbors already putting up Halloween decorations. I went in the basement at the shop to look and see what I had, and I was this close to bringing them out, but I was like, I don't want to usher it in yet. I still want some of my summer. But the full moon, so the sturgeon moon, super moon, so that means it's very close to the earth. It's very close to us. I think it's the closest, not the closest this year, but one of the times that it's very close. So it's going to look huge. And that's usually around sunset, so around like 8:30 on the 19th. Yeah, it'll look so big. I know last year I was with the kids and we were somewhere on the boardwalk and we seen it, and it was like the biggest thing we've ever seen. And I was like just amazed by it because it really only looks super, super big around sunset. Well, it's over here by the northern part anyways. So like if you don't catch it within that first half an hour, it's not going to look so super. So we'll try to remind you. We'll make some posts about it. But sturgeon moon coming up. I will have there is a full moon Reiki circle at the shop that night. If you want to join us, let me know. And let's see, for the general reading of the day, we have, I like it. Very cool. Okay, so we have artistic expression, and it's with Paul the Venetian. It's pretty cute. But artistic expression, I feel like, is like individual. It's saying that you're allowed to have your own individual strengths, your own individual thoughts, right? And then we get take charge of the situation. The Moses card, take charge of the situation. So I feel like it's saying you have your own strength, take charge of the situation. I think with what you have, take control. And then this one is great. It's choose peace. So choose peace over trauma, over conflict. And at the same time, you could still take charge of a situation. It doesn't mean that you have to choose conflict or not do anything about the situation. Resolve it. Resolve it with peace, and that's it. Move on. So that's your general reading. Do you have anything you want to add to it?
No, thank you.
Okay. And I guess we could start taking, we have a couple people in line. You want to take Diane first?
Looks like Diane is first, and then we have Grace Ann. A lot of Anns.
I'm going to put the phone.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you today?
Doing good.
Thank you for joining us. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, very nice.
And did you have a question, or did you want a general reading?
So I was just a general reading, if possible.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Or I guess more. I lost my son a few months ago, so I was just
so sorry.
Thank you, to see if there was anything from him, maybe.
Christine, we saw you popped on. You're in line. Okay.
Younger individual. Is he in like 20s?
37.
37. Okay. Yeah. I heard younger. He felt younger than he was, by the way. Maybe he was annually or yearly 37, but he felt younger.
Well, if he shaved his beard, he looked younger. So.
Now, was he the woodworker?
No.
I smelled like a burning wood.
Yeah. Like someone's working with wood. It might not be him. It might be someone else that you related to.
No.
Okay.
And anything with kidneys, dialysis,
No.
something where I get something where he wasn't filtering properly. He wasn't filtering properly. Whatever he was taking in, whatever was in his body, it was kind of like building up. It wasn't filtering properly.
No dialysis or anything like that.
Okay. What about just like a buildup of something? Does that make sense?
The only thing, he had a minor heart attack a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. But that health-wise, that's really all that was that was wrong with him.
And was he taking anything?
Just the medication from the heart attack. I mean, everything was just the medication the cardiologist gave him. I don't know what it was though.
Okay, so not 100% sure of what the final cause of death was.
Oh no, we know what happened. He was in a car accident. I apologize.
That's okay. Hold on. I'm going to try to get. I don't know if I'm talking to him or an older guy that works for
Because
work.
I get it built. Yeah. No, I think that's the grandfather.
Okay.
It smelled like wood, right?
Yeah.
And I keep on getting a buildup of something. So I also just get maybe just that it wasn't immediate. He keeps on saying there was some type of buildup, something he couldn't filter out or process out. I keep on seeing the number 8 with him. I don't know if it was 8 o'clock, 8 in the evening, something about 8 specifically. Okay. And just that he was where he was supposed to be on timing. Like it wasn't wrong place, wrong time. Like he was on that road or always in that space. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's like, I feel like I wish I could say it was wrong time or wrong place, but it's like, this is normal. I'm going about my everyday. I'm getting there. And he's the driver in the one car?
Yes.
Yeah. Because and was he hit from behind?
No.
I get a feeling of like whiplash. I guess that could be.
Yeah, I mean, he did hit. He hit a truck.
Okay. Because I get a feeling of back and forth, and then I kind of just get black from there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just feel a building up of stuff, and he doesn't want to talk about that. But he's also showing like he wanted them to just pull the plug, and I don't know if that makes sense for you, but he didn't. He wanted them to just pull the plug at that point. Not before that, but after this happened, and he was in the condition space that he was in, he didn't want to go on. They showed him. He possibly could have, but it would not have been good. Like debilitating.
Yeah, that's kind of what we thought. That's how I feel.
He was married, right?
Yes.
I don't know, he's like profusely apologizing to his wife, but is she supposed to sign something that she's holding off?
As far as I know, no. I mean, she did just order his headstone recently. Okay. I mean, he just passed away 4 months ago, but she just did order the headstone, which she was waiting for a while for that. But as far as like insurance or anything like that, I'm not really sure.
Is it something with the DNR?
No, it's something like that she's holding off for now.
For now? Okay.
Like, I don't know if it's something that will, like, almost in her head finalize things, and she's afraid to do that right now. But let me try to get stuff that you know.
I know there's something he feels bad about putting the responsibility on someone. I feel like it's her too, and this might have been just at the time of to sign off on something too. I was also getting, but he's okay with it. He's saying it had to be that way.
Okay.
He just feels bad that it had to be their responsibility. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He said he wouldn't wish that upon anybody, and he feels really sorry about that. I do see a lot of little pebbles. So I don't know if you've been finding pebbles or stones, but he says he's been like leaving pebbles everywhere.
I pick up stones. I go see him every day, and I pick up a stone from his resting place. I have a little collection every day.
Perfect. He's just validating that for you, knowing that you're there and showing that he's always still watching with you, still there.
Yeah, it makes me feel for some reason closer to have, I don't know, his stones.
Who's David connected with him, or the D name?
Well, I'm Diane.
I feel like it's a man or a masculine. Is it a younger son?
No.
DAV, DAN. I know you're Diane, but I feel like it's a male. Gonna say younger energy with a D.
I don't
Um,
know.
Let's hear him, David. Just keep the name David. I mean, it might be crazy that when you go out and you're somewhere like the server's name is David, but it looks just like him. There's going to be some connection there.
Okay.
Just because I keep on, he's like saying it strongly. So when you see it, you'll know. Those are my favorite, the things that don't make sense right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Two things. Do you know if he kept a bracelet on his right arm?
Not a bracelet on his right arm, but he had my youngest daughter made a bracelet that he wore on his ankle.
Oh, okay. Because he's showing it was like a woven kind of bracelet.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And when he passed
exactly.
away, she made another one for him and put it in the casket with him.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Because he's showing me, he goes, I have the bracelet on. I have the bracelet on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wore it longer than she made one for all of us, and his lasted the longest. His lasted like probably for like 3 or 4 years till it finally broke off. So
he loved it. He really
Yes.
did, and
Yes,
he loves
he
the
did.
one that she gave him after.
Aw, thank you.
This is a weird question. Is his father alive?
Yes.
Okay. Because did they not get along?
No, they
Or
were
she-
best. They were best friends.
Okay. Because he goes, tell Dad I see him. I see him for who he is. I don't know what that meant. All right.
His dad's been having a lot of the past couple of days. He's been having a very hard time.
Okay.
He's not so into believes in what I believe.
I understand.
So
And everybody grieves different.
everybody grieves differently. So I mean, I understand, but
I feel like that makes sense too. I think the part that he's on is like the anger stage, or just like being very upset with things. And I think that's where too you're picking up the not getting along. I think it's just that he's so angry that he's not here.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
he
he's
can't get past that day.
Yeah.
I totally understand. I know he doesn't believe, but your son's been messing with like the TV and radio.
Yeah, the volume especially.
Oh, and he's like trying very hard to let his dad know he's there.
Okay.
And it's I shouldn't say sad. It's upsetting or maybe disappointing that he's like not seeing it, or he's throwing it up to other random things.
Right. Right. Like, oh, that's just a coincidence, or that's not.
He says that a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if he took a piece of his clothes that he was wearing that day, or he showed me like he took something that he had on him that day, and now he has it on him. Your husband.
No.
And even that, it was like almost like sewed into something that he has. He took a piece of him. He took a piece of him that day. That's what I'm getting. If it wasn't a physical piece, it could be emotional, like that.
Okay.
But he keeps on showing like he took a piece of him that day and he like put it on him, or he like sewed it onto him.
Okay.
Now, was his anniversary during the summer, spring?
No.
It's weird because he's telling me
His anniversary, like his what anniversary? I'm sorry.
like wedding.
Oh no.
Okay. Because he's telling his wife that he wants her to celebrate him, and
Maybe his passing anniversary.
I don't know, but he's talking about celebrate him, like almost like go outside, be in the nature and stuff like that. Like he said, that's why I am not the grave. He's like, I'm at peace.
Would it have had to have been an anniversary?
I don't know. He's showing me like instead of being sad, she needs to celebrate this.
Yeah.
Celebrate.
I don't know. We had his favorite holiday was the 4th of July, and we had a celebration, and she wouldn't go.
Okay.
So.
She didn't feel she could do it. And we went to the cemetery and let off a couple firecrackers and stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. He's like he wants her to stay and be part of the family, even though it hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been kind of moving away a little bit.
Does she drink?
He's drinking now.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's like, enough.
And the card that comes up is drink more water.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think she started a lot of things since I know she started smoking again too. So
yeah, I didn't want to get into other things.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say this because he keeps bringing up. Do you bake or cook a lot with butter?
I not really. I have hardly cooked at all since he's passed.
Well, no. I mean, darn. Did you make pancakes specifically?
I have.
And did he really enjoy them?
Okay.
Because he's showing me your fluffy pancakes, and he goes, "I'll miss those."
Okay.
I don't know, but I had to say it.
Okay.
But we do have to get to the next person. Just know that he's still around you.
Yeah. And I feel like the biggest thing that he kept on saying to me was that he couldn't have stayed. So I don't know if they transported him and then somebody signed off on something because he feels bad that somebody was responsible for, I guess, helping that decision. But he said he couldn't have. They showed him what it would have been like, and he said no.
Yeah. He died pretty instantly. So he would if he would have survived, he wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said no, but he doesn't want anybody to feel like their responsibility for anything.
Right, exactly. But
and he loves, right. He sends all the love in the world. I see like a dove, a sign of peace. And I do feel that he's with his grandfather, the one who was like burning wood. It smells like wood burning or like wood chips.
And last thing, did anything fall off the shelf and break? Just keep it in mind because he said sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
But all right,
Okay.
but
when you hear it, you'll know.
Yeah. But
Okay.
we'll keep in touch. And
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, look out for the signs and just validate them when you get them.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we got Grace Ann. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, Grace Ann.
Go ahead. Where are you calling from?
Mineola, New York.
I think you're.
Wait, where? I'm sorry, you cut out. Where are you calling from?
Mineola. Oh, let me get out of this room. Actually, Mineola.
Oh, Mineola.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're local. How are you?
Good. Good. How are you?
Good.
And did you have a general? I keep saying that. Did you have a question, or did you want a general reading?
General reading.
A general question.
I keep saying that every time. Not a general question.
All right, let's see. Today is the 13th, and this is for Grace Ann. I keep on hearing a drum roll, so I don't know if you're waiting for a drum roll. What would you hear a drum roll for? Drum roll, please. Like you're waiting for something. But it's happening. The drum roll it's still going though, so I feel like we're waiting a little bit longer. But it's gonna happen. And I don't know, for work or fun, are you ever on stage with a microphone doing anything?
Or is it dance?
Is it dance? Or are you dancing?
No.
No. I don't know. I see you on stage with a microphone.
Okay.
That could be for work coming up, or like I said, fun coming up. I don't know.
I definitely.
I wasn't not really like karaoke. Like I almost see you in like a blazer, and you're like you have the microphone, and you're talking about something.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll read your general reading. So you get Let It Go, crystals and find the blessing in your current situation. I'll show you the pictures and then I'll tell you what I'm picking up. So let it go to me is let go of your control over a certain situation, or you're feeling the need or wanting to control, but you can't. So you have to like let that go, because that anxiety or that worry is kind of slowing down what's supposed to happen or what's about to happen. Okay. Then you get crystals, which is interesting because it's a girl on a unicorn. There's fairies on the side, and she's like holding a rainbow. I feel it's saying like it's almost like the Hermit card. I feel like it's saying there's a light in the dark. And I think you're going forward, even if you feel like you're stuck. You're still going forward. So there's still fairies, angels guiding you to go forward. You're not really stuck, even if you can't control it. And then we get find the blessing in your current situation, Krishna, which I feel like is saying like there's a silver lining. And if you just focus on that and the gratitude there, you're going to manifest it quicker. And that drum roll will be like, ta-da. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Funny. I have two people here. An old gentleman, a little bit of a beard. It seems like he died in his like 60s, 70s. Like he's a younger guy. I don't know if you that's
like 70s. Father, grandfather, uncle.
Died in the 70s.
Yeah, 60s, 70s.
My grandfather, maybe?
Yeah, I see like orange plaid. I mean, grandfather makes sense because he even has like that type of clothing, like, you know, from a couple generations ago.
And there's also a younger woman too.
With blonde hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. First of all, do you write?
No.
It's something, I don't know if it's a resume or something written that people aren't seeing what they really should see.
Yeah, I heard like add more details to it.
Yeah, I heard they're not
Specifics.
seeing what you mean. All right.
Okay.
Could be a bio somewhere. Could be literally like a description of you somewhere. But to add more like specific details.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to reset here because these things aren't
like unique details that kind of make it pop more. If you're, I don't know if it's on like Indeed or or a website that you're like people are passing over it, right? Just because they're not seeing some like highlighted names. I don't know, highlighted names. Are you talking to the girl?
I'm trying, yeah.
Is there also female that's passed on your age level or a little bit younger? Blonder hair, like lighter hair.
All right, well, I'm just going to do it.
All right, he's just going to do it.
No, just do it like a different way.
Oh. The green man.
All right.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
But, well, you go ahead.
Is there a baby coming somewhere?
No.
I'm seeing a little kid, that's why.
Okay.
And like driving people crazy.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know what that means?
No.
Okay. Wow.
I have a question. Are you on any like dating apps or websites where you have a description of yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's what they were showing me is like it's not that it's not good. I'm sure it's a nice description of yourself, but it's like it doesn't have like code words or keywords. Like it's getting either like automatically passed by or like you're not showing up in a logarithm. I don't know, but I feel like you need to get more flashy with the words there.
It's probably something I'm doing on purpose, actually. Not ready to be out there.
Could be. Could be.
Dabbling.
But I feel like it's literally not, and maybe even this is a thing too, if you're not getting enough like numbers or inboxes, that because it's not that people are seeing it and not liking it. It's because it's literally not being shown like as
it's
many times as it could be.
My life at all, though. That's like nothing. That's not.
Oh wait, you broke up. What?
Oh, that's way like back burner stuff. That's not anything that.
Well, that even makes sense. It's sometimes you don't want the energy in, or because you're not focused on it. So that's why it's literally not annoying you with it. You know what I mean? I will say maybe something too about the younger child is like this activity of wanting to do so many things, or like wanting to have your hands in so many different things, but maybe needing to focus more on one, say, activity, but it could be just one like business or one place you really want to center your focus on. Because I feel like there's money coming to you due to from like entrepreneurial or your own business, your own something, but you're too ADD, like you're not focused on that enough. Does that make sense? Like just you have your hands here and there and there and there and there, and they're like, sit down and just do one thing. But that's what I am getting. And you said you don't, the younger lady that's passed with the lighter hair, you said you didn't connect to because she won't leave us.
Yeah.
Lighter hair. So. Yeah. Like.
Sorry, your microphone's going in and out.
Like what age? Younger? What age are we talking about?
Younger, like she's not 70. I was gonna say like 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
Could even be 50s, but she's young, she's pretty. Could be mom, grandma. Very very doing her own thing. This is her energy. Like she didn't listen to anybody or what they had to say. She did her own thing. She's trying to push that more towards you. I feel like it's grandma. If it's grandma or an aunt.
She could be a spirit guide. She's like that kind of person.
That's true. She is very pushy.
Yeah,
she will leave us.
And she says, you keep asking for help, but you don't let anyone in.
Yes, like doing your own thing anyways. That's what, yeah.
Well, it's more like, I don't know if you were hurt in the past. You don't trust people, like that kind of thing. But she's saying, in order to get help, you have to open up.
Right.
And I don't know why.
Or allow help.
Well, yeah, but it's more like people, like contact, like the relationship, like not love or anything like that. I'm just saying, put down your walls. That's what.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like that stuck feeling might be because you're doing everything you could possibly do, but allow people to help you, you know? Even if they're not saying, oh, Grace Ann, I want to help you. Like, call them up and be like, you know what? Can you do this for me? Or you would really be good at this. Can you just do that and help me out here? Because she's saying it's not your nature to even ask for help. And you're going to do what you want to do anyways. But if you did have a little bit of help, I feel like you'd be able to put your priorities a little bit more in order and maybe focus a little better. I want to know what that drum roll is for. Are you like trying to release something? What is it business wise that you're doing?
I can't really think of anything specific. I mean, my son is a musician. I mean, I don't know if there's any relation to that there.
Is he releasing though, like an album or something is like coming out?
I not that I'm aware of. No.
No, I feel like it's more for you. I get like this, like we're leading up to it. It's coming, and then we're gonna like show the world.
Gotcha. Yep.
Could be just you, like Grace Ann. Here she is.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say, and just again, because the cards backed it up, it feels like you feel like you're stuck, but you're not. I think you can ask for help, and also know that you can't control it.
Yeah.
So just literally, easier said than done, but trust that the universe is going to make it work out for you, and it's gonna work out.
Right.
Try not to be stuck on the how can I change this or manipulate this,
Right.
because it's not going to help,
No, people in my life that have passed that are trying to pop their heads in here, or
any other
I am sorry we do have to go to the next caller because I want to try to get to everyone. But please call in again next week.
got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
We'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm just you could start with the next one. I just got to text my son back. Sorry.
All right,
He was at McDonald's.
Christine, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Did you have a specific question today or a general reading?
Yeah, I have so much going on in my life right now, just so many things that I thought maybe it would be nice to have a generalized reading, maybe something help me with what direction I'm going. There's just so many things happening.
I understand. All right.
Okay. Christine.
Come on, that lady is not going away.
I know. Very pushy. I like her, though. She reminds me of me.
That's fun.
Sassy. All right, let's see. This one's for Christine. I get a big, like a big third eye type of feeling pressure. It almost feels like my third eye is pulsing. So I don't know if you feel like you've been getting a lot of your own messages lately or just really being more aware lately, but they're saying like, it's open. Your third eye is open, so trust it.
Okay, I've been told that before.
Now they're showing me you have do you have two businesses or like two ways of making money?
Yes.
Is one more creative than the other?
Maybe, possibly. One, I have like a party rental business. We do signs, and the other one is my husband's business that I work for, and I make money. I make money off of that.
Okay. Because they're showing me because you're splitting the two, you're not making as much as you would have if you did the one.
Okay.
And focus on it, the signs and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I get too.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be, you're going to be able to add more things to it also.
Well, yeah, if you focus on that, you could broaden your, I won't say horizon, but broaden your audience and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, signs, but I'm also hearing something about like event planning. So I think it stems from that business, but I think you're kind of blooming it into something bigger and a little bit of a different direction. Yeah.
Okay.
Like event planning, event setting up. It looks like like an event setter upper. I don't know what you would call that. But it looks like it goes into more, like it goes into like bigger events. I'm excited about it for you.
Okay. That's awesome.
It looks good. It's cool because you got the fertility card. So definitely, abundance is brewing. It's there. I think it's in the making. And I also feel like, your husband needs help. And of course it's great that you're helping him with his business, but I feel like he could pay somebody maybe to do something 2 hours a day that they could just focus on that and get it done. And then your time won't have to be on there and it won't be so consuming.
Okay, I understand. Well, I went back to college because once my daughter graduates, I want to go into a different career. So I wouldn't be doing the business I have right now. and I wouldn't be doing his anymore either at that time.
Right.
And what career did you want to go for?
Medical device sales.
I like that. You do get spiritual law of attraction. I was gonna say, like, your energy field like picks up.
I'm
like a
laughing 'cause
magnet.
when she said that, I have an older woman here. She goes,
That would be good. I see a lot of money in it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's interesting. You said medical sales.
Yes.
Because I almost feel like I see you staging like an event there with like all the different, I guess, equipments or pieces or things that are part of it.
That's interesting. Yeah.
And like
promotional kind of thing.
Yeah, like making sure they have all those things there, like, and you have on these headphones, like it feels very event planning. You have on these headphones and you're like you're almost saying, okay, is that thing working? Okay, is that person there? Okay, you can let the people in now. Like I feel like it's like
almost
maybe
like
that's what
directing,
it evolves to.
like a manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know who this lady is. She could be like a grandma.
Oh yeah.
With
an R for the last name.
I'm so bad with the letters. Well, I shouldn't say that. I usually don't get them right away.
You get full names all the time, Shaun. What are we talking about?
But she has grayish, almost like peppery. I don't know.
Salt and pepper, yeah, like a gray, brown hair.
My grandmother, my mother, but they,
my
mother, yeah. Oh, sorry.
What's going on? The microphone keeps going out.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay.
Now I can.
Okay, great.
You said your grandmother and your mother's side?
Yeah, my mother and my grandmother have both passed.
Oh, okay.
Who's the R, first or last name?
R
and shorter hair. The shorter hair.
Well, this woman kind of just like tells you as it is. No fooling around the issue or something like that.
I was gonna say she reminds me of like a judge type of.
But
yeah, she'd have an R in her name, but that definitely was my mother.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And she loves your husband, but she feels like he holds you back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, because he's safe. Like
Yeah.
he wants you to do safe things, not so much risky things.
Right.
Not
so
in a bad way.
It's a loving way.
Okay. It's funny because my ex-husband was like that. He was very much like that, but my husband now is not. He's much more supporting and like kind of pushes me to like do what I really want to do. But my ex-husband was very much like that. I'm wondering if that's what.
Husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't like him actually.
Too safe. Yeah, I just get too safe.
Yeah, that would make sense of him.
Okay. That's
definitely.
The law, I keep on just getting stuck on the law of attraction for you.
That's funny.
And I feel like it's like whatever you're putting out there, you're going to make happen.
Well, I see you almost bringing people together. I don't know if people kind of open up to you just for no reason.
Yes, I do have that.
Yeah. She's saying you have the ability to bring people together. Maybe that means bring business to like the medical thing.
Like, and you get Archangel Michael, which says you can do it. So I don't know if that was your question today with the schooling and everything, but this literally says you could do it.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Yeah, I have like a lot of like law cases going on. That's why I was thinking, I wasn't sure if that was something that.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not sure if that's something was like coming up.
For the law cases, I get a lot of the same, like, you have to just let it be, I guess. We're hoping for the best, and we know that that's what's going to happen. And then don't give it any more energy than that.
Okay.
I know that's easier said than done, but I almost feel like if you try your best to not put any attention into that or focus on that, it's just going to happen, and it'll happen quicker. I heard like you have all your paperwork and you've done all your due diligence.
And I don't know if you worry about your daughter.
Well, of course, she's a mama.
Well, yeah, but in the sense that she, I shouldn't say heads in the clouds. Almost like she isn't sure the path she's taking.
Okay.
But she said she'll find her way. She will do the right thing.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
She gives better advice to other people than she takes herself.
Yeah.
Thing.
But now she's a very free spirit. I don't know if that's like you, but
I love that actually. That's great.
yeah. And that's why she's like not cemented on what she wants to do, but she will.
She might travel. I don't know if it's abroad or if it's just like further away from here or from you for a semester or two, but I think that's part of the plan, and I think that's a good thing. It's like she needs to.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So things are looking good. I'm happy.
All right, good. Thank you.
And then you also got positive changes, so that's
That fits
good.
the bill.
Oh, good. Oh, I see the card. Yes. Oh, very
Yeah.
good.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for calling
so
in and
much.
keep in touch.
Yeah, we hope we helped.
Thank you. Yes, definitely. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Now we got Paula. Hi. Didn't
hey.
scare
Hello.
you.
How are
How are
you?
you? Well,
Good.
Where are you calling from?
Actually, Louisiana.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
Thanks for calling.
And did you have a specific question today, or?
I would like to know if I can get any reading from my husband that passed away.
Keep on hearing a lot of music. I know it's like the strangest thing, but what is that? Did you ever see the movie Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg?
Yes.
So the song I keep on hearing is "I will follow him, follow him until the But as soon as you mentioned your husband, that's what I kept on hearing. And I do want to ask: was he an Elvis fan? Just like an acapella, like a singing fan?
Maybe.
Always singing. I hear always singing. I hear that song like blasting in my ears.
Well, he considers himself very charming.
Okay.
And lively.
Sorry, he's a jokester.
Full of life.
He's a jokester too. All right.
Sorry. He's sorry about the way things ended, and he said he battled until the end. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Did he have anything with brain? Something with his brain?
Thyroid.
Thyroid. Did it affect though, like his cognitive?
At the very end, yes.
Yeah. Because that's what he's also just. He like wants you to wipe that part out. He's almost like he's like a little embarrassed about that because he didn't like that part.
Yep. Makes sense.
He's not in any pain, and that's the most important. He said like he was saying towards the end like he was getting these headaches or he was having pain, and he doesn't have that anymore.
Okay.
He loves that you helped him cross over, and he shows you like whisking him away, like telling him it was okay, and he really needed to hear that.
Okay, good.
I know you're the PA, but is there another PA on the other side, like a Patty or a Patricia? PA.
Not on the other side, but here.
And who's that to him?
His mom.
Oh, that makes sense. Just tell her that he loves her also, and he's watching over her as well. I see the blue jay for him, so he's been sending a lot of birds your way. And I want you to look at that song later. And there's got to be other words in it, but you know the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
Look up the lyrics to it later, because he keeps on like pointing at them, and I can't read them all because it's like scrolling so fast. in my brain. If you believe it, that's how it works. Um, but there's something in those words or in there those lyrics that are gonna really hit home for you and give you like a nice um, validation. What else?
And what song is that?
It's from Sister Act.
Oh, from Sister. Okay. Okay.
Well, I think it was a cover, but yeah.
I will follow. It was a cover, but that's the one I was hearing.
Okay.
Now, quick question: was there a dispute about how his body was put to rest?
Not on our end. Everything was specifically, he told us every single thing. Uh, And pretty much everybody knew. So this is what he wanted. That's what we did.
Right. So it was how he wanted, not how they wanted it.
Okay.
Possibly.
And he was happy about that. He was
Very.
happy about the way it ended, like that
Yes.
part.
Yes. Everything he asked for, we did for him. So
Good, absolutely.
I get very comforted too about the way that a sheet was wrapped around, or the way the sheet was wrapped around, or type of sheet. But he said it was a comforting finish. It was a comforting touch.
good.
All right. Wow, he laid out everything before he passed.
He did.
Everything, like money wise, everything.
Yes, he did. He did to the T
Yeah.
specifically.
No, I know. He's talking about how proud he was.
Yeah.
He didn't want you to have to think about anything.
That's right.
This is weird. Do you ever hear like a tapping?
Not so much tapping, but the lights are always flickering.
Okay. It's weird. Somebody tapping at the window. I don't know if that meant that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, just if you hear it, don't get scared.
Oh, not at all.
Oh.
Did he work for the town or the place that he was in?
No.
Like, is there a reason why his face would be on a plaque or on something?
He was he worked for a grocery store and he was a supervisor.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. And they must have done something after or kept that plaque somewhere because he's so happy, like that they have him there. They have it in the plaque, like
Probably in the office, probably so, yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. When they get emotional, I feel it.
Very appreciative.
He's so happy that Dick Ross still talk to him. He says he doesn't have that relationship with anyone else that's alive. Um, do you say goodnight to him?
I'm sorry.
Do you say goodnight to him?
Every night and every morning.
And he says he loves that. He's like getting teary eyed. He says
Oh,
he feels like he is still with you, but he feels like you're communicating, and he loves that. He doesn't have that with anyone else that's alive right now,
oh,
and he wants to thank you. Do not feel bad if you forget. He's saying he likes the fact that he feels like he's still home.
Yeah, so appreciative and just so loving towards you.
oh. There's a picture in my closet that I kiss every morning and every night, and nobody knows that.
Yeah,
Nobody.
he does.
Yeah. So that's special.
Yeah, and you just said live the best life.
Yeah.
Does his mom talk to you a lot?
Not very often. However, she did just go through a major surgery, and I have being in contact with her, just checking in.
That's funny because the first thing he goes is like, she'll be fine. Don't let her make you think that she won't be. He goes, she'll be okay. He appreciates that you're there, but it's not your responsibility.
Right, right.
Aw.
Oh,
Yeah, I got the health and healing card for her.
oh, good, good.
Do you do readings like with cards?
No, no. I've talked to a medium once, and she's reached out again, but we never talked again. So I've only done it once.
Okay, that's fine. You're very open. That's why.
Yeah.
Like you have the ability. How long ago did he pass?
2016.
So 8 years. Almost 9, yeah.
Do you still have stuff from him?
I see
Yes.
shoes. I've
Yes.
seen the shoes, and he said that there's this one pair of shoes, and I don't know if they're blue suede. I'm going back to the Elvis, but there's this one pair of shoes that he says, keep those. You can get rid of the other stuff.
Well, what happened was in 2016, we flooded and lost everything.
Gotcha.
So I don't have much left of him as far as like clothing. We do have some clothing that because anything high was okay, but
Yeah.
anything else wasn't. So he passed in January of 2016, and August 16, I lost everything except for the house. Like everything, the house was redone, yes, but so
Yeah.
not much was kept.
Right. Okay. Now he's laughing because he goes.
What is blue suede? Is it like a blazer?
I don't know. I don't know.
Blue suede or
That's so
a hat.
funny.
There's something that's literally
He's
blue
laughing. He goes,
suede, and
he's like, I wasn't an Elvis nut. Oh, where did this come from?
you'll see it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I will be looking for it for sure.
Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Well, thank you. That was great. Awesome. Thanks for
We hope
picking
we
me too. Have a great day.
Keep
You
in touch.
too.
Thanks.
Hi.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Okay. We do have to go. So, Mariana, Tabitha, and Angela, we're writing your names down. So if you call in next week, you will be the first to be taken.
Oh, did we decide when we were going to do next week?
Yes.
The 22nd, right?
Oh no. Yeah. Yes. Sorry.
At 11, I think.
22nd at
Okay.
11, we will be back on. Like I said, Mariana, Tabitha, and Angela, you will be the first to be taken if you do call in. And we'll see you
the
then.
22nd, which is next Thursday at 11 a.m., we'll be back.
I will post it on Facebook. And we look forward to seeing everyone and talking to everyone again.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been fun.
Have a great week. Thanks.